So let us start the next topic, the last topic of Unit 3, Part 1, Auxiliary Views. So we have already discussed this auxiliary views in Unit 2, right? Unit 2 last topic is auxiliary planes, auxiliary views. So auxiliary views means instead of changing the positions, right, we are going to construct another reference line, a new reference line x1, y1. So in this we are going to construct prisms and pyramids, right? So let us see the first question. A pentagonal prism of side 25 mm and axis 50 mm long, resting with its corners on HP. Its axis is parallel to VP and inclined at 45 degrees to HP. Draw its projections. So in this question, they clearly mention that you have to construct the pentagon on HP. Condition is corners on HP. Right? So let us construct the pentagon. The angle for pentagon is 108 degrees. Right? So length is here 25. Keep your protractor on this line. From this point, mark 108 degrees. Again place your protractor on this point. Mark 108 degrees. Length is 25 mm. Right? Then take 25 mm with compass. Keep your compass here. Draw an arc. Then next keep your compass here. Cut this arc. Construct the pentagon. Right, so this is your pentagon. Now after constructing the pentagon, so this is prisms, no? So name it as here A of 1, B of 2, C of 3, D of 4, E of 5. Right, after that mark the midpoint for the pentagon. So first in between C to D, measure this distance, mark the midpoint. Right, now through this A1, draw a straight line which touches to this midpoint. Now mark the midpoint for this line. Right, now join A of 1, B of 2, C of 3, D of 4 and here E of 5. Right, after that from this corner leave 5 mm gap and draw the reference line of any length. Right, name it as XY vertical plane and this is your horizontal plane. Right, now after that project all these corners till this reference line A of 1, B of 2, E of 5, C of D, D of 4, right, and from the axis line also. Axis line should be dash dot. Right, now axis height is 50 mm. From every corner take 50 mm, take 50 mm, take 50 mm, right, and join this one. Right, now right, so this prism should be dark, no? So 50 mm here, 50 mm here, 50 mm here. Right, now join this one. First construct the prism. Right, so from the midpoint we have drawn axis line, no? So extend this axis line. Axis line should be dash dot. Right, so first this is your initial position. After completion of this initial position, right, so take height 5 mm and write down this is your front view. Right, and this is your top view. Right, now after that we are going to construct auxiliary view. So what is the condition? Its axis is parallel to VP and inclined at 45 degrees to HP. 45 degrees to HP means I have to construct the axis line here, right? So first name the prism here. This is A of 1, no? A dash, B of 2, E of 5, B dash of A dash, C of 3, D of 4, C dash of D dash, right? And here 1 dash, 2 dash of 5 dash, 3 dash of 4 dash. Now the axis is 45 degrees to HP. To HP means I have to construct here. So what I am doing, I am placing my protractor on the last portion of this prism, right? So how I am placing, see here. Right, place your protractor on the end of the prism here, right? From C point, from the last corner, mark 45 degrees. Mark 45 degrees. Now draw an reference line of any length. Name it as this is x1, y1. This is your new reference line. After that, extend this axis line to that inclination line. Axis line should be dashed out, right? You see now the angle here is 90, right? Now if you measure the angle, this is 90 here. Then next, if you place your protractor on this axis line from this point, right? If you see the angle here, the axis is here 45 degrees. But how we constructed the problem? We have kept our protractor on this base, last corner. We have marked 45 degrees line. After that, we have extended this axis line. If you observe here, 90, 45, 45. Right? After that, now same. Place your protractor on this x1, y1. Place your protractor on this x1, y1. Right? From C point, from this corner, mark 90 degrees. Mark 90 degrees. Now, draw this perpendicular line. Right, now exactly parallel to this one, just move your scale or set squares, right? From D dash, again draw the parallel line. All these lines should be parallel to each other. Then next, move your scale, protractor, set squares, just draw the parallel line. Right, after that, same again with respect to this line. With respect to this line, from this point now, just move your scale like this. Right, draw the parallel line. Again, just move your scale like this. Right, now from this 2, draw the parallel line. Again from this 3, right, draw the parallel line. See, first we have drawn this one 90 degrees. Right, after that, with respect to this line, from every point we have drawn the parallel lines. Right, now we know how to construct the pentagon here. Right, so let us see. I am keeping my compass on this reference line. I am taking A of 1 distance with compass. Right, now I am going to place my compass on the new reference line here. Right, this is A point. From A point, I am marking the point here. A of 1, no, again from 1 point I am going to mark here. Right, so this is A1 and this point is 1 of 1. Right, after that, from this reference line to B of 2, I will take this distance with compass. This is your B line, no? This is the new reference line. I will place my compass here. This is B point. Then next, this is the second point, no? I will place my compass on new reference line. I will mark second point here. So this is B of 1 and this is here 2 of 1. Right, then next, E of 5. I am taking this distance with compass. Right, again I am keeping my compass on the new reference line. From E point I am drawing an arc. Right, and this is fifth line, no? From this reference line I am taking 5 point here. E of 1 and this is here phi of 1. Then next C of 3 from the reference line to C point. Take this distance from this is the C point, this is the new reference line. Mark C point here, and this is the third point. No, keep your compass on the new reference line, mark third point. Right, this is C1, this is 3,1. Right, after that from the reference line to D of 4, take this distance with compass, keep your compass on the new reference line. From D point, mark an arc here, this is the fourth point, mark an arc here, this is D1 and this is here 4,1. Right, now join all this A, B, C, D, E 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us see here. Join A1, B1, C1, D1. You will get one pentagon here. Right, then next join this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will get another pentagon here. Right, so this is prism. Now join here E to 5, D to 4, A to 1, C to 3, B to 2. So this is to a pentagonal prism which we are constructing with the help of auxiliary views. So we are going to call this one as take height 5 mm and write down here auxiliary top view. This is your auxiliary top view. Right, so this is pentagonal prism. With the help of auxiliary views we have constructed this problem. Right, so let us see the next one. A hexagonal pyramid of base 25 mm and axis 50 mm long has a triangular face on the ground and the axis is parallel to VP. Draw its projections. See, this is prism and this is pyramid, and in this question they mention the angle 45 degrees to HP, but in this question they mention the condition here the triangular face is on the ground. Right, so first let us construct the hexagon on the ground. Right, so angle for hexagon is 120 degrees. Right, after that name the point here A, B, C, D, E and F. Right, now mark the midpoint for this hexagon. Join all these corners. You will get the midpoint here. Name this point as O. After constructing hexagon, leave 5 mm gap. Draw the reference line of any length. Name it as XY vertical plane and this is your horizontal plane. Right, now after that project all the corners till this reference line. Right, now how much is the axis height here? 50 mm. Take 50 mm axis height. Right, and join this one. Right, now name this point as this is O, O dash, AF, A dash of F dash, B E, B dash of E dash, C D, C dash of D dash. Right, now after that they set the condition that triangular face is on the ground. So this is the triangle, and this O dash to A dash of F dash, O dash to C dash of D dash, these are the faces. Right, so what I am doing, I am taking any one of the face. I am taking this face O dash to C dash. Right, just I am extending this line. Right, so this line is touching on the reference line. No, triangular face is on the ground, on the reference line, naming it as here x1, y1. This is my new reference line. Just extend one of the face. Right, after that place your protractor on the new reference line. From O point, mark 90 degrees. Right, now draw the line from this O, mark 90 degrees. Draw the line. Now exactly parallel to this one, just move your scale or set squares like this. From A1 dash also draw the parallel line. From B1 dash draw the line, and from C1 dash draw the line. Right, now same process. First, from the reference line to O point, I am taking this distance with compass. I am keeping my compass on the O point. I am marking the point here. Right, so naming it as this point is here O1. Then next, from the reference line to A point, take this distance with compass. Keep your compass on the new reference line. Right, mark the point. Name that point as here A1. Then next, from this reference line to F point, take this distance with compass. Keep your compass on this new reference line. Mark the point. Right, so this point is here F1. Then next, from this reference line to B point, take this distance with compass. Keep your compass on the new reference line. This is your B point, B1. Right, then next, from this reference line to E point, take this distance with compass. Again keep your compass on the new reference line. Name this point as here E1. Right, then next, from this reference line to point C, take this distance with compass. Keep your compass on the reference line. Mark the point. Name it as here C1. Right, then next, same, from the reference line to D point, take this distance with compass. Again keep your compass on this point. Name this point as here D1. Right, now join A, B, C, D, E, F. You will get the hexagon. Right, now after constructing this hexagon, join all these corners to point O. Right, from O join OE, OF, OD, OC, OA, and here OB. Right, so mark from E to B, mark the midpoint. Right, so through this midpoint draw the axis line also. Right, so after completion of your problem, actually above the reference line, take height 5 mm and write down here this is your front view. Right, take height 5 mm and write down this is your top view. Right, and this is above the reference line, no, so take height 5 mm here, or you can write here. Right, write down here this is your auxiliary top view, right? So mark the dimensions. Here in this question they mention length of the hexagon is 25 mm, so take here 25 mm, right? And axis height is here 50 mm, take axis height here 50 mm, right? So for first problem also you have to mark dimensions. For this problem they mention pentagon length is 25 mm, right? And here axis height 50 mm, right? So this completes these two problems, auxiliary views based on prism and pyramid. This is your auxiliary top view, right?